Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Hope everyone's doing good today. And yeah, guys, so as you guys seen the title of the video, today I'll be doing my first interview. I'm interviewing EPIFF, who's an artist himself, makes music and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, if you could start off by introducing yourself, please.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, my name is EPIFF. I'm a local artist. I live at CSUN. Student here, really just trying to figure it all out. And I really love music, and not just hip hop, not just one specific genre. It's what I try to do with my music is just blend these different type of genres. Like pop, rap, hip hop, R&B, soul, music's been a part of my life just ever since I was really small, like my whole life. I'm just really excited to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, that's really dope, man. And I'm also myself excited because I've seen or I've heard your songs, and yeah, they're really dope.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, I feel just working hard. It's what's gonna take you far.
Yeah. I'm excited for the new things to come. So
yeah, same. I'll make sure to check that out too.
For sure.
Let's get straight to the interview. So first question I would like to ask you is, how do you think hip hop made an impact on the or has made an impact on the current state of the world?
Oh, I mean, culturally, politically, mentally, it's been a platform for people to really express the things that they're going through, the things that they're seeing. And I don't think that it should only just be hip hop that is recognized as being, a platform. Music itself has really allowed people to really express the things that they experience, the things that are part of their everyday lives, the things that those they know of have experienced. And I think hip-hop has been a great platform for that, and other genres as well. Specifically hip-hop in this situation, in this case, look at NWA, look at music from Kendrick Lamar, Little Baby, and these songs that, like Fuck the Police, songs from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I'd say that whole album has just like a huge commentary on society.
Yeah,
not even just politics.
Definitely. I have to agree with you on that. I feel like all of that has really made a massive impact, in terms of our society, like from back then compared to, nowadays.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely have to agree on that. And the next question I would like to ask you is, do you think hip hop should be an inclusive or exclusive genre, and why?
Definitely should be inclusive. And that's I mean, the why on that, I mean, hip hop has already been inclusive, and there's those, hardcore hip hop artists and, creators and creatives that think, oh no, it should just be this rap, or it should just sound like this. But I mean, you look at the people that have been idols and icons within this genre, they've really bent it. They really bent it.
Yeah.
Like, like Drake or like Travis. In the present, and even going back in the past, looking at Tupac and Biggie, really taking what they saw and what they heard from people that started, disc jockeys, people that started in Def Jam, people, NBA in that area in the 80s, and really just taking that and trying to transforming it into something of their own. Like, and then you got G-Funk. And it's just all these subgenres that are really meshing together. So it definitely needs to be inclusive, and it already has been. It hasn't been.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Especially, I feel nowadays too. Like with Drake and all those artists. I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
It has. And then the next question is, what is hip hop to you? And what are like the core elements of it? Like,
so hip hop to me, it's more than just a genre. It's more than just a type of music. It's really a collective of sounds and rhythms and patterns and it it's transcended more than just being able to story tell, because that's what all art does. It tells a story.
Yeah, definitely it tells. Yeah.
Hip hop, particularly, focuses on rhyming more than singing. You know,
Yeah.
and I would say a lot of music rhymes too, obviously, you know, and singing and whatnot. But this specific genre, it's trying to tell a story while rhyming and while being like witty and while being, you know, having a persona behind it is really what I've perceived this genre to be. Whereas other genres, it seems like it's focused more on really telling a story in a more emotional way, where hip hop, it can be emotional, but it's also, it can be aggressive, or it can be, you know, chill, or, you know.
So basically, like, it could have when it comes to like all the like storytelling, you know, it could have different emotions, different
Tones.
Reactions.
Yeah. Different tones.
Yeah, definitely. I for sure have to agree with that. And next question is, what do you think makes a great hip hop record?
Oh, yeah, definitely at the core of that question. That's a really great question. A really passionate producer and artist, vocalist. You know, when you're making a song, you're making a track, and then you're going to make a record and an album, there has to be a bond or level of understanding and compromise between the artist and the producer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if that isn't there, then you can really hear that in the music. Whereas if you do hear that bond, that understanding between the producer and the artist, you can also hear that in the music. And you can hear that the music is real. You can hear that, okay, so this producer and this artist, they had a vision for this song, for this record, for this album, and they wanted to express it. They wanted to tell their story. They wanted to express, you know, their experiences. And the best way to do that is for, you know, everybody that's working on the track, or everybody that's working on the record, to be in tune, in sync. So yeah, that's what really, I think.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you. You know, especially you know, the artists. Like, I feel that's when it comes, like what you said earlier, storytelling. You know, that really, I feel that really has to do a lot with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And next question is, do you think hip hop will still be around in the next 10 years? Why or why not?
Definitely.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, if we look at hip hop from 10 years ago, 2012, 2013, it's so different from 10 years prior to that, 2003, 2002.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
of course.
and then you just keep going back 10 years and 10 years, and you just see it progress in different ways. Some people will say that it's digressed recently, and I agree to a certain extent, partially because I feel that a lot of what people call hip-hop nowadays, you know, is just kind of, it's come to be kind of simple, oversimplified, and just very repetitive. Not saying that there's no good artists out there, and I'm not trying to talk crap or say that all hip-hop artists nowadays are bad, but I just think we really have to get to a place where we appreciate, understand, and respect the roots of this genre, and show that through our music, and really show the passion for the music. You know, you can hear it in those songs that are just kind of like, you know, basic, that they're just doing that because they want to maintain their success. They're doing that because that's what sells. Me personally, I disagree with that. I don't want to make music that's going to sell. I want to make music that is going to really catch people and allow them to visualize the story I'm telling. I'd rather have people hear that and see that and experience that when they are listening to my music personally. And I think that's what a lot of great artists do.
Yeah,
So
I definitely agree with that. And then the next question is, who is your favorite hip hop artist and why?
my favorite hip hop artist. Yeah. That's a good question. That's a question that I'm not too definitive on because I change that answer pretty frequently.
Me too.
I don't know that I can say I have a favorite hip hop artist, but I have a few artists that have truly inspired me. Three that I can name off the top of my head for sure.
Oh yeah.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Don Toliver and Baby Keem. Yeah, Baby Keem. I'll say those three.
Man. Hell yeah.
Those three really inspired me in my music specifically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like they all have made a huge impact, on the music industry, and then The Weeknd, just remembering when I went to his concert last year.
That's dope, man. You get to experience that.
Yeah, it was really a unique experience, I'll never forget it.
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
Yeah, and so I guess that's it for the podcast, man. Like, I really appreciate, you giving me the opportunity to interview you, man. Like, it's an honor. And your music, just keep pushing, keep working, and one day you're gonna succeed, man.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. What else I was gonna say? So you're on Spotify, you're everywhere. Also make sure to provide all the links on the description below, so you guys can check him out. His social media and all that kind of stuff. But that is it for today, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you guys get notified whenever I upload any video and all that kind of crap. And you already know the drill. And anything else you would like to say before we conclude? Yeah,
I just got two quick things. Thank you again for having me. I go by the name of EPIFF.
All right.
Like he was saying, my music's everywhere on Spotify, YouTube Music, SoundCloud, Apple Music, just every platform. You can follow the link. On my Instagram is piffman03. I got new music coming out, some different shit that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
Looking forward to it, man.
To all the other artists out there, whether you're doing music or you're doing film or you're doing physical art, whatever it is, not even just art, just anything that you're passionate about, like, keep doing it, keep going. Like, there's gonna be haters, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Fuck the haters.
Yeah. Turn your haters into motivators. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah. All right then, y'all. Well,
thank you.
Peace out. Take care. Thank you, man.